All right, I have not done a video in a long time that has not been entertainment related, right? But I also talk pop culture, and what's more pop culture than last night's debate, right? There's nothing more pop culture than the politics of the day. So it's what everybody's talking about. Let's talk about it. I watched most of the debate last night with my wife. After we watched one of the many murder shows that we watch together, we tuned into the debate and watched probably about an hour and 15 minutes of it. We didn't catch the very beginning, but we did watch the rest of it. And first thing is, if there was any winner last night, it had to be Kamala Harris, right? And it's not necessarily that what she was saying was all that great. It's just that she composed herself a lot better than Trump. Trump was constantly on defense, constantly. Like, he took every bit of bait that she laid out there, whether it be talking about the money he inherited from his father, the size of his rallies, things like that. Every time she brought something up, he would focus in on that, respond to that, rather than the subject that was being discussed. What I got to know this, by the way. I am from Springfield, Ohio, and I got to know from my people there, are they eating the pets? What's going on with the pets? I got to know from people that are actually there, right? Not from like the official word from Springfield, city commissioner or what have you. I want to know. I want to know if anyone is watching this that is from Springfield and has any insight into whether or not the pets are being eaten by Haitian immigrants. And I think a lot of people probably had no idea what Trump was talking about, like the real in-the-middle voters who are just tuning into this debate probably had no idea what the hell he was talking about. But that's what it is. There's been accusations that the large Haitian immigrant population, which is new to Springfield, thousands of Haitian immigrants have moved there recently, are engaging in taking pets and eating them. That's not funny. So I just want to know. I want to know if there's any truth to that whatsoever. What's going on from the people on the street, who really know what's happening there. Do you have a pet that disappeared? I don't know. Have you eaten at a Haitian immigrant's house and been told that you were eating someone's pet? I just want to know. I want some facts. Anyway, even like that, right? Like that had nothing to do with anything. I mean, it did, but in the context of like where he put it in as a response made no sense. It didn't work. I think he had a couple of good lines, according, like, when it came to the fact that the economy is gone to shit, is not doing well, and also honestly, a lot of the war stuff when it comes to like negotiating with Putin or Zelensky or Netanyahu. I do believe that Trump probably is better at that sort of thing. And so when he talks about that in the debate, I think those are positives for him. But generally, he was just on defense, angry, upset the whole time, constantly trying to defend his honor on certain things. And, you know, some of the stuff he should have just said, like he should have been forthcoming about what he would do when it comes to a nationwide abortion ban. I don't know why he's like holding on to this. I think J.D. Vance said that he would veto something like that if it came across, and Trump wouldn't commit to that. And I just don't know why. I don't know why. If you are okay with the abortion rights being with the states, just say that, and that's it, and say, yeah, I don't want anything to do with control over reproductive rights. I want the states to decide that, and I of course, I won't have anything to do with that. I won't partake in a nationwide abortion ban. That's what I want to hear from Trump. I think that Kamala's mannerisms throughout really did not bode well for Trump. Like, she literally seemed to be kind of laughing at him, smirking at him. And sometimes, we see that and it's a negative. If Trump had been doing that to her, I think maybe that would have been perceived as a negative. But in this case, I think it worked out for her. I think it made her seem a little bit above him, kind of looking down on him, making him feel smaller. And I don't know, that's just the way it was. In the past, when Trump has done well at debates, it's because he's up there having fun, making jokes, entertaining. And there was none of that going on last night. So where he could have been strong on stuff like the border and immigration and war, I just think he could have done a much better job. He could have done a much better job at sticking to those things and really laying into those, and maybe not going back and forth and being so incoherent when it came to the things he's not so hot on, like abortion. So, yeah, overall, I think I think Kamala, I guess, won the debate. Not really on policy, because I still didn't really hear any policies really from either of them. Not a lot of actual planned policy talk. Just a lot of like, I plan to do that. We're working on that. Like, there was no actual laid out policy positions. So I don't know. I also want to know from people who, maybe are in the middle and watch this debate, like, does the debate really sway you or no? Like, is this one debate and possible second debate? Well, I'm sure Kamala Harris's team would love a second debate if it goes anything like this one. Does this really sway you in any way, or is everyone kind of locked in? I feel like I heard a number yesterday. It was like 30% of people that are watching the debate have not made up their minds yet. I find that really hard to believe. Really hard to believe. Especially of potential voters, people who are known to vote year after year. I don't know. I think everyone kind of knows where they're at with these candidates, whether or not they're going to vote for one or the other. So let me know if you're swayed either way by this debate. I do think that the moderators involve themselves a little too much in terms of like trying to fact check throughout. Like, there are commentators galore for that. Like, we don't need to spend extra time to have the moderators putting their own 2 cents in or quote unquote fact checking either of the candidates throughout the debate. Like, it's only 90 minutes. We need to let them talk as much as possible. They shouldn't be going back and forth with a candidate. But I think Trump knew going into that it was also potentially going to be a biased thing, and I'm sure that's what he's going to say now afterwards, is that it was that's the whole reason he didn't perform well, or if he even admits that he didn't perform well, which is highly unlikely. But I'm curious what you guys think. And then people on the right, do you think that Trump actually won the debate and that I'm way off base? I want to know how people are actually seeing it, or what they think of what happened. Like, I saw a lot of people more on the right commenting on and all it was saying that Kamala was lying the whole time, lying. And I didn't really hear any criticisms of Trump, so I assumed they were more right-leaning. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to make of it, other than I think Kamala looked. She was posed in a better light at the end of that debate for sure. I don't know if it actually swayed anybody. You let me know, and most importantly, Springfield, let me know if they're eating the pets. All right, that's going to be it for this commentary. Let me know what you guys thought. Please like the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel for more entertainment, pop culture, things like that, if you're interested in that. And if you do decide to stick around, then I'll talk to you all again real soon. Thanks.